This is the only Cosmere guide you'll ever need. Brandon Sanderson is one of the most prolific writers ever. Over 70 books, and most of his books exist in one big universe called the Cosmere. Not all of them, but most. I would even dare to say that all of his books are basically one big book. Out there are countless guides telling you which order you should read his books just to understand anything. And it's absolutely ridiculous, annoying, and exhausting that you have to do research just to read someone's work. But okay, trust me, this is the only right way to read these books. You'll be able to connect the dots much more clearly. Don't listen to anyone. There's a lot of nonsense online, and half of the recommendations are just marketing tricks to get you buy more books. Some of them can be read as standalone novels, but on a larger scale they are deeply connected. There are a ton of shared references, they all exist in the same universe, and even if the stories aren't directly the same, characters and events intertwine from book to book. Before I even start talking about reading order, I want to say this: do not read secret projects. Tress, Yumi and the Nightmare Painter, and The Sunlit Man before you've read Stormlight Archive. I know Brandon Sanderson constantly recommends starting with Tress, but that makes absolutely no sense. There are too many references to his other books, and you won't understand half of it if you haven't read the Stormlight Archive first. And now, some of you will say, what, do you know better than the author himself? I'm sorry, but authors aren't always to be trusted. Their goal is to sell as many books as possible. That being said, the only correct way to read his books is to read them in the exact order they were published. Everything else is just nonsense. The only exception, maybe, is that you can read Mistborn trilogy earlier. But even that will feel more rewarding if you've read his earlier books first. So just read everything in publication order. See you in the next one. Bye!